Hello. So I just wanted to quickly talk about this week's habit of the 80% eating to 80% full revisited. And it's so important to come back to revisit this one because, man, this one is hard. And if living in North America, we are surrounded by food 24/7. It is very difficult. Um, I'm going to say it's very difficult to not overeat. People give you food as gifts. You're constantly surrounded by food no matter where you go. Even if you just go in to get a coffee somewhere, there's food. People often pressure you to eat more. We have meals, as you know, there's always food at parties, there's always food at gatherings. Um, it's how we come together at anywhere in the world. You come together to eat, right? With friends, with family. Um, and then it's often you're eating when you don't necessarily want to. You're eating to be polite. You're eating because everybody else is eating. You're eating because the food is on your plate. And we've really lost the ability to decide for ourselves if we're hungry or not. My kids right now are 8 and 4, and yeah, they are good at this habit. They are so good at this habit. We will make chocolate chip pancakes, which is their favorite thing to eat. And they will leave, 3 bites. I will cut them into little squares and they'll leave 3 squares. Oh, my tummy's full. I'm done. Up and then just up and go. They will leave food on their plates or they will say, I'm not hungry. It is crazy. And it's funny because I often think like I'll pack their lunch and I'll say to them, is that enough food? And like my 8-year-old look at me and go, yeah, that's plenty of food, mom. And if he gets home and he's hungry, he eats. He's not, and he's he's got a lean little body and he's doing just great. And he is in control of that. Somewhere along the line, things get out of control. And I will admit that I don't have this one all figured out myself. And I am just like most people. This summer, I probably, no, I did. I will straight up say I overate this summer. And I didn't practice what I should have been preaching. And then it was funny because I knew that this fasting day was coming up for you guys on the Thursday. And it's a really great experiment. And I fully support everybody trying it. I tried it. I tried to do like the 24-hour. I stopped eating dinner at 7 and I made it till about 5 o'clock the next day. And it was totally fine. Like it was not as scary as I thought it would be. And then it was funny because we went camping this weekend and I was eating a lot and I wasn't feeling good. And I was eating again just to eat. There was food available, so I would eat it. And I wasn't feeling great about myself and my body. And then we got home, so I finished eating probably about 5 o'clock yesterday. That was the last time I ate. And I woke up this morning and I took the kids to camp and I came home and I cleaned up all the camping stuff all day. And it was just 1:30 and I hadn't eaten yet. Not a single thing. I'd had a tea and that was it. And I actually felt fantastic. I had great energy. I felt really good. And I called my husband and I said, oh, the craziest thing happened, and it's that I didn't eat and I wound up feeling awesome. And he said, yeah, that's intermittent fasting. Like that's a lot of people find that they actually have really good energy when they do that intermittent fasting. And it's not something that I don't think you can do every day. And I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm just saying it's a great experiment, and I think uh, it's a really good reset. It's a really good experiment. I would just like you to give it a try, and because you're not. I think that sometimes you think something is going to happen, like it's an emergency to be hungry, and something's going to happen if you don't eat. Like you're going to go mental and, start tearing off people's heads. But it's not that bad, and I actually, so if it comes up, if the opportunity comes up and you've been eating a lot and you just feel like, oh, like this isn't working, or maybe like this habit, I can't get into this habit, give it a try. Shut it down one night when you had a big dinner, and then just go into the next day and see how far you can go. And you might wind up feeling really good. Anyways, pop me a line when you get a second and just let me know how you think how things are going, and how I can help out. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.